I'm as This YouTube, so I got a playback option. I should. Hello everybody. Welcome to my new channel, Taria's Tarot. I started YouTube as a gamer way back in the day. I ran into a lot of issues, including equipment, software, and accounts. So I quit for a while, then I got injured and COVID and shit happened, and I tried to hop back into it. I was able to actually afford some of the equipment that I needed to YouTube or be a YouTuber with. So I went ahead and did that. I started streaming. Streaming was giving me more. I had a bigger audience for streaming than I had with my recorded and edited content, so I became a streamer. I was doing that for a while until I ran into some more huge life issues. Things went really, 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 really bad, like as worse as they could get. And I was just called to start creating content again. Like things went bad. I got a normal job and I was trying to like rebuild, but during that process, I just kept getting knocked down. So some told me, like I was being told, like stop. That apparently this is not what you're supposed to be doing. This is why shit keep going wrong. Focus on what we told you to focus on. We, as in my divine team, and that was streaming and creating content, being online, and being a spiritual influencer. So that's what I've been doing. Um, but I want to do more tarot readings, and I'm not sure how to put myself out there in this type of field because with gaming it's easy you just game with other people, but it's harder to network with other spiritualists and stuff because they be weird. But I guess I'm gonna just be live for a few minutes offering free readings. In the meantime, in between time, I don't know what I'm gonna do a reading on. I'm still thinking about that. I did not just put that. I know how that just look. I did not just put nothing in my mouth. My nose is dry. To make the thinking face. As if I got long nails, I have a habit of like, yeah, I'm explaining the whole situation. I don't even need explaining. But um, I have to think of a collective energy first. It's kind of hard because a lot of like the collective energy surrounding me is these low vibrational, unawakened people, and they barely understand tarot, and that's just the beginning of understanding spiritual shit. So can't really do too many readings on them because they don't understand. Like if I say, why am I not famous yet? Or where is my soulmate? This was reading ideas I was thinking of. These people wouldn't know how to take that information. They would just, oh, okay, well, this is that. It's not, they wouldn't get a reading. Okay, well, this is the reason why this is going on. And maybe if I do 1, 2, 3, A, B, C, then I can get to the point where I'm trying to get to. These people don't think like that, so there's no point of even doing that type of reading. Failure, act, failure, move. I'm itchy now. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna just sit on here because I don't want to just do no reading because I am a twin flame. I'm on a twin flame journey, and my divine masculine energy is very strong. He is a very strong person spiritually, and when he's in my energy, it's like it's the only energy I can pick up on at the time. So I don't want to start doing a collective reading, and I'm not attached to a certain energy, and then he pop in my energy and start distorting the reading like he do a lot. But services I offer so far are just general readings. Those readings tend to be about 10 minutes long. I'm lying. So hard. Those readings tend to be about from 10 to 30 minutes long. I also do psychic investigations. Psychic investigations will be where I use the majority of all of my decks because I'm trying to get a full picture out. It's just like it's in the name, it's an investigation. I investigate a topic or a situation or whatever. I needed to put my phone on the charger. But those, the psychic investigations be like an hour, maybe an hour plus, because we trying to get a lot of information out. I used to do astrological chart consultations. I will be doing that again in the future. It requires me to use more resources than I have now. They are more expensive. The astrological chart, basically, the astrological chart consultation, which is basically like a zodiac wheel, is I get the zodiac wheel and I either print it out or I do it on one of my devices. We go through each zodiac sign, what it means, what it stands for, what house, and different stuff like that. And then we go over your life and the things you want to change. And once we come to that conclusion on everything you want to change and things that you want to fix, we then go back, or I go back and I add different runes and different symbols to certain houses in that zodiac, in each zodiac house. And on that chart, we either put your name or something that holds your energy to it, even not even including the consultation, like, because that pulls your energy in order for you to get it. But I want your energy to be able to stay on this chart so that you can continue to manifest with it. So I'll use a name. I also use different holy oils to help. I might be using manifestation candles as well in the future. What these charts do, they aren't just a win all, basically, like, oh, I want this, so let me put this on the chart. What that chart does is it helps make your dreams come true. Let's say you want to be a millionaire. You put that on the chart. You're not going to become a millionaire overnight. But what's going to happen is your life will start moving in a direction to make you a millionaire. You will have to start overcoming certain challenges and obstacles and going through certain situations, leaving behind certain people to get to that millionaire status. So that's how those work. I don't remember the price, and I do not want to give an incorrect price right now. But I believe the consultation is about $35, but the full chart is like 80 something, 80 to 100. Because those take a long time, and that's like a very high valued service. I don't care how people look at it. That's a lot of, like, that's a lot of work going into that shit, and it's very helpful to people. So that's an expensive one. I might be getting on Facebook, so I really don't like getting on Facebook no more because I just know too many people on there, and people weird to me. Um, he talked about my services in Medium Chat. You can come on there when I'm online, chat with me. Um, you have to pay per minute. If I'm not online, or if you don't want to do a live chat, you can always ask a question through the email consultation link, and I will get back to you within 48 hours. If I had the site pulled up, I would definitely give prices right now, but I don't. That's why I just tweaked it. I'm like, should I? No, because I don't technically remember. Oh, but that's what I was saying. We do the general readings. We do the psychic investigating readings. We do the 18 plus readings. We do spirit baby readings, wherever the fuck my spirit baby oracle deck is at. Basically, you got a question, we gonna try to get it answered. And a lot of, like, I'm not even finna play these games with y'all. If you know you asking a simple question like, is this job right for me? Like, that's like a easy medium question. You know that'll be like 10, 15 to 25 minutes, maybe 30 minutes, maybe 45 minutes if you want super clarification on why this job is a good fit for you or isn't a good fit for you. But do not come towards me asking the biggest question ever and expecting it to be done in a short amount of time. Because if you asking me this overly loaded ass question, I have to go back and make sure I'm answering, or like, not picking on points, touching on every point that you want answered. So don't do that. I hate when people be weird like that. That's weird as hell. Like, how slay? What? Um. Podcast. I started my podcast back up, but I haven't been editing episodes like I wanted to. The next two episodes require heavy editing, and I don't feel like doing it, so I haven't released no episodes of that. There's no real excuse. I just feel like being lazy in some aspects of my life. I shouldn't have to do all of this all the time. But what the fuck is today? It's July. See, I was about to do like, oh, any general messages, but because I don't have a solidified collective, I could be picking up on messages from anybody, and I'm not trying to do that. YouTube Tarot Collective. People just starting their spiritual awakening. This is the wrong deck. Where's my AJR? For the people who just started their spiritual awakening, 3D mindset folks, YouTube Tarot Collective. What is their general weekly message? Creativity in reverse. Change upright. Success at the bottom of the deck where I felt the need to not grab it, come back out and take it. One more card for general collective reading. Facebook. For the next week. People thinking from a 3D perspective. This is more than one card, I feel like. Sorrow. So like something recently happened in you guys' life. Like it was a big change. It's causing a lot of sorrow, and it also causes you to lose your creative energy. You don't feel creative. You don't feel passionate about anything. I don't know if this was a breakup or a passing of a family member, a loss of a job. We can get into that, but this is definitely something that recently happened that basically threw you all off balance. This card is trying to peek up, sharing in reverse. Interesting. Collective general reading for the YouTube Tarot Collective. People thinking from the 3D mindset just started their spiritual awakening. So, Knight of Air came out in reverse. Events that occur with great speed take time to carefully review your options, creative solutions. This came out in reverse as a general energy. Intelligent, decisive, idealistic, tireless. So yeah, that's basically saying that you just haven't been feeling yourself lately. But as it fell upright over the creativity in reverse. Events that occur with great speed take time to carefully review your options, creative solutions. So with that creativity in reverse, you lost your creativity due to some kind of tower moment or a big change in your life. What I'm seeing here is that this is rapidly changing. Whatever you are going through is not, you're not gonna go through it for long. Take time to carefully review your options. It seems like you were put through a certain test, or it was some kind of lesson that you had to learn, and you had the key, or you understood how to get out of this situation all along, but you were stuck up in your head. You were stuck in your head because of how the situation was playing out. So basically, take time to rest and meditate, and you'll get all the answers that you need. Creative solutions, your creativity will be restored. You will learn how to deal with this change in a better way, and you will get out of this depressive, sorrowful mindset. Okay. Any more? Any more for the general? This is a general collective read for the tarot watchers on YouTube who look at things from a 2D, not 2D, a 3D perspective. Four of water, missing an opportunity, discontentment or boredom, opening your eyes to the possibilities. So this sorrow and change. Something, I just heard, like I was finna say you missed an opportunity, but something slipped through your fingers. You feel like something slipped through your fingers, and it's causing a lot of problems and mental anguish. And with that being said, if something was for you, if it's a job, a place, a person, if it's really meant for you, it's always going to be yours. What's truly yours can never be taken away from you. So if something slipped out of your fingers, look at it more as it is either wasn't the right time for me, the right time is coming up, or it just wasn't an opportunity for me. More information for people thinking from a reading mindset. Got the Queen of Water in reverse. Queen of Water in reverse. Tender-hearted, empathetic, patient, loving. Relationships develop to a new level. Trust your intuition, care for yourself and others. This was in reverse over sorrow. So it looks like a relationship ended. And because it's the Four of Water and the Queen of Water, even though the Queen of Water is in reverse, it's giving me a lot of water energy, a lot of emotional energy. So this might have been a romantic relationship. The ending of a romantic relationship. I just heard sunk and then sunk in place, and it made me look at the sorrow card again. Let's see what messages we can get from the AJR Oracle. Or, ooh, that's too many. For people thinking from a 3D mindset, YouTube Tarot Collective. This is like they want to come out. I don't want to hurt no more, way less sad over sorrow. You still get high, but you're no hippie. Ordinary-ish people. So, I don't want to hurt no more, way less sad. It's clearly, it says what it needs to say. You going through a lot and you don't want to hurt no more. Like, this situation really depressed you, put you in your feelings in a way that you're not used to. With this, you still get high, but you're no hippie. It's saying that this actually caused you to start smoking, or, well, that's what I'm getting from this card: smoking or doing some kind of drugs to numb the pain. It might be drinking, but like I said, I'm getting heavily drugs, weed, marijuana. I like vintage dresses when they fall just below my knees. With this creativity in reverse, this is giving me like your style, like you are a very stylish person. You pride yourself in what you wear and how you appear to the public. But with this, I like vintage dresses when they fall just below my knees, right over creativity in reverse. It's showing that you don't show or you don't express your creativity in your clothing and what you wear anymore because of this breakup or separation that happened. We gonna burn the whole house down. So yeah, this I was thinking like this separation really was not easy for you. We gonna burn the whole house down. It's not giving somebody who's actually trying to do something like malicious or violent, but this is given. I know this is itching. This is given that the one of the attitudes that you were in, or if it's not you, this is the person you dealing with. Just take the energy as it resonates. But you was in this energy of like, you know what, fuck all this shit. Like it was a really emotional and angry energy. And as I'm saying emotional, so I made me look at this four of water again. Missing an opportunity, discontentment, or boredom. Open your eyes to the possibilities. So this was a tough breakup, and it actually really upset you like a lot. And so made me put it between the you still get high, but you're no hippie, and I don't want to hurt no more. We got I've been so good. Why am I feeling empty? Karma. So I don't know what type of person you are. Like deep down, we could actually get into that if we need to. But this card is saying like you put in so much work towards the situation. You was such a good partner to this person, but you feel like you did all that for nothing. You weren't rewarded for the situation. You feel abused, and played. And I grew up on Disney, but this don't feel like Disney turning out. So this is like more about a love situation. All of this is based on a love situation that ended. I grew up on Disney, but this don't feel like Disney. This part is basically saying how growing up you look at these different fairy tales and these different relationships on Disney and Pixar and all that other good shit, and how they're so beautiful and it's literally a fairy tale. But you thought you were getting your fairy tale, your happily ever after, and it turned out being something totally opposite. So basically, that's what this card is saying. You basically got into this relationship expecting one thing, expecting that this was the love, thinking that this was the love of your life, expecting to experience a lot of happiness and peace and joy with them, but actually, some shit went downhill real fast. What happened in this relationship? Not a good relationship. Like greedy pal. Knight of Water in reverse. Trustworthy, compassionate, respected culture. Open your heart and mind to those around you. Trustworthy and heartfelt advice. Charity work. So this was in reverse. This relationship ended because one or one or both of the parties just wasn't opening their heart to the situation. Like they were together, but they weren't behaving like they was together. But I get so many intense emotions from this. Somebody truly had deep feelings for their partner, but they wasn't able to show those feelings. Sounds like childhood trauma. Six of air, things are looking up. The end of a difficult situation, taking a trip. So this might be something that you're doing to heal, because it fell over. You still get high, but you're no hippie. Interesting. I might have to clarify that. And then we got the ego in reverse, a false sense of entrapment, being overly focused on material things, negative or fear-based thoughts. So I do see you getting yourself out of this energy, being upset about this breakup. This trip might be a huge help. What's this six for air? Am I ready for love, or maybe just the best friend? Okay, so you got am I ready for love or maybe just the best friend turning out? And you got adventurous out there. So why am I in here today? Adventurous out there. Now, these are clarifying the 6 of air. Things are looking up the end of a difficult situation. Time they should take a trip. So this is like coming to terms. This am I ready for love? Coming to terms with the situation, the relationship ending, or the separation, or whatever took place. Coming to terms with what really happened with that, and deciding to heal and move on with your life. The 6 of air, taking a trip, and the adventure is out there right over that. Is really saying that, yeah, you came to terms with the situation, but the best thing you can do is heal yourself and move forward and do the best that you can do for yourself, becoming the best version of yourself that you can become. So this is a positive reading, even though it had like a dark or sad undertone. It seems like you just this breakup almost hit you out of nowhere, and it really threw you out of balance. But you seem like a very grounded person, and this is you definitely gonna be able to pull yourself out of this. You are, if you're not actively doing this right now, this is what you will be doing in the near future. I don't see you being stuck in this energy at all. But that was your reading. General collective message for those who just started on their spiritual journey. Look, the people thinking from a 3D mindset would be 3D, 4D, and 5D. And I did say, like, you seem like a stable, grounded person or some shit like that. I literally just said it. But I forgot I was doing reading for more awakened people. I don't want to do any karmic ass readings. And my carpal tunnel started acting out. Okay, so this is a general message for the YouTube Tarot Collective for people thinking from a 4D mindset. General Collective message for the YouTube Collective that's thinking from a 4D mindset. Let's see. We got the full general collective message for the YouTube Collective that's thinking from a 4D mindset. General collective message for the YouTube Collective that's thinking from a 4D mindset. General collective message for the YouTube Collective that's thinking from a 4D mindset. These cards do not want to come out. That's too many. I've seen comparison though. Suppression. General collective message for the YouTube Tarot Collective that's sinking from a 4D mindset. Flowering. The Fool, suppression, and flowering. So before I even start like getting any clarifying, well, before I start clarifying this or getting into the nitty gritty of what's going on, the Fool and suppression, it seems like somebody took a risk with something and they decided like they're keeping it a secret, but it's actually like it's killing them inside to keep the secret. Flowering. It's a picture of a pregnant lady. Like she looked early in her pregnancy, but this is giving patience, waiting for something to grow, waiting for something to bloom. So basically, the general message so far I'm getting is somebody or you or someone you know took a risk with something. And it's given that you were really excited to take this risk, but you had to keep it to yourself, and you're having to keep all the details to yourself. It's like the secret is eating you alive, but you're being patient. You're waiting for something. So I'm just telling you, so I'm just making look at the AJR Oracle deck. So we're gonna pull a few from there, see what's going on. What's with this, the 3D, the 4D energy. YouTube Tarot collective message for those thinking for 4D mindset. One more. Okay, so with the Fool, we got. I grew up on Disney, but this don't feel like Disney turning out. This is a love card. Like it just gives off heavy romantic vibes. This once again, the AJR Oracle deck is an Oracle deck I created myself. Every card contains a lyric from one of my favorite AJR songs. So you could, the name of this song is "Turn It Out." You can go look it up if you want to. But the Fool is okay. So somebody may have taken a risk in love, but they had to keep it private. Like they're having to keep it private, and it's killing them to have to keep the secret. When you're nobody, then nobody minds. This could be a person that's in the public eye, or a person that has a lot of people watching them. The card, well, when you're nobody, then nobody minds. But from the song "Ordinary-ish People," it's oppression. So this relationship, this love situation, you have to suppress it, or whoever this reading is for, you have to suppress either the feelings of from this relationship, the feelings you have towards this person, or the relationship in general. It has to be hidden. We're gonna pull more cards in the future, but with this flowering, this patience card, 100 bad days made 100 good stories from the song "100 Bad Days." It's given that you're not looking at the situation as it's bad that you have to suppress it, that you have to hide it, because I feel like there might be a story to be told within this, the process, the wait, the whole cycle. Give me more information on this when you're nobody to nobody minds and suppression, or 4D mindset thinkers. Awakening in reverse. Look at things from a different perspective. A temporary standstill. It's important to be yourself. So this is a way that someone is thinking. They're thinking that they have to suppress this. They're okay, yeah, because it's given pretending to be someone that they're not, and then it's suppression. When you're nobody, then nobody minds. So this person, like I said, could be in the public eye or could be watched by many people, and this relationship may go against certain ideals, people, or groups. So this person or you aren't being who you truly are. You are suppressing your true self, your true nature, and you're suppressing this relationship because you feel like there are too many people watching you. But with this 100 bad days made 100 good stories, it's like you plan on not suppressing this in the future, but it's a waiting game. I just heard trying to control the narrative. Give me another card. to clarify this situation. I don't know if I want to take this second. If it come back out, we're gonna keep it. But five of fire, competing goals, bothersome details, conflict with others. When this came out, something made me look at the when you're nobody, then nobody minds part. Yeah, so this is definitely just confirming what I said. This is someone trying to suppress a relationship, trying to suppress their true nature because they're being watched by many people, and it could cause conflict if whatever this is came out. Maybe it causes 100 bad days. Flowering, patience. I got a list. I can't say all words that well. Shit. Four of Earth. Being too frivolous or too cautious with money, good business decisions given to those less fortunate. So, with this patience card and 100 bad days mean 100 good stories, I did say that this is being suppressed for a certain amount of time for a certain reason to control the narrative of a certain situation. But with this being too frivolous or too cautious with money, this may be a waiting game on rebuilding finances, rebuilding stability. Clarify this for Earth for me, please. Hermit in reverse. Spend time in quiet meditation, spiritual teaching, self-discovery. So the Hermit in reverse, not in Hermit. So this is rebuilding stability. Somebody's working really hard right now in their career or job. And with this flowering now, it's given like patiently wait, like not patiently waiting, but not just sitting around waiting for some type of windfall to come in. Interesting. Very interesting. That's all I'm gonna do for this reading though. Because I don't want to spend too much time on this. I feel like it's making me kind of tired. I don't want to do the last one, and I think I'm not gonna do the last one. Every time I feel like I shouldn't do, like if I've been doing readings and some tell me not to do it, like another one, the next one, whatever. If I do it, something go wrong. I get irritated with the energy. So I'm just making me look at this AJR oracle again. But as I was saying it, I was thinking maybe it's a lot of my energy within the 5D energy. And it might be a lot of goofy people doing goofy shit that's gonna piss me off. Because even if somebody like that's in like 2D energy doing spell work on me and I'm in the 5D, if it don't touch me, if I don't even notice it, I could do a reading and then just still pick up on the shit because it's shit that's trying to come into my energy. That's gonna blow the fuck out of me because I'm tired of folks. I really got tired of people with this goofy shit. I need to add more cards to the AJR Oracle. Actually, I need to purchase the first deck and see how that works out for me. And if it's thick enough, then I'll make the second deck. If it's not, I gotta rework it. Cause this feel kind of thin. I don't got no tape on this one though. Any messages that want to come out of this deck? I'm a good pretender. I'm not really cool. They wanted heaven from me. I gave them hell. This seemed like personal information. Someday I'll be so damn sublime I'm right behind the ass thing. I think I'm still turning out. Yeah, that's why I was calling to not do the damn reading. Because it would have pissed me off. So I ain't gonna do the last one before the reading. Because my energy is strong and I don't want to pick up on my own shit. And right now people been trying to distort energy, so I feel a certain kind of way about a certain person. And that shit gets irritating over time. Like, go find you a damn fight, bro. Oh, that's irritating. Oh shit, I forgot this was on. Only world. I'm a good pretender. I'm a good pretender. That's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, like this video, share this video with friends and family, subscribe to the channel, all the other good stuff. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye. I had to do that just in case I decided to edit.